Welcome to The Explainer. It's a question a lot of people have. How do some experts just seem to effortlessly build a business around what they know, while so many others struggle to even find clients? Well, today, we're going to unlock the blueprint behind one of those success stories and show you exactly how to turn deep expertise into a real, thriving enterprise.
It really is a classic dilemma, right? You might be absolutely brilliant at what you do, but there's this huge gap between your knowledge and the clients who desperately need it. You've got the skills, but the real question is, how do you build that bridge to the market?
And you see this problem get even bigger in really complex fields, like, say, intellectual property. The old way of thinking is that IP is just this intimidating legal burden, a cost you have to deal with. But what if we just flip that script entirely? What if we started treating it not as a cost, but as a core business asset, a powerful driver for growth?
Well, that's the exact shift that our case study, boss Albers, made. See, he's not your typical consultant. He's what you might call a service founder, and he built an entire system to help small and mid-sized enterprises, SMEs, totally master their intellectual property.
So first up, a new kind of expert. We're going to look at how Bass moved from just giving abstract advice to creating actual, tangible tools. Bass didn't just want to be some legal backstop for companies. He wanted to be a key enabler. So he founded his company, Artemis IP Management, not to focus on boring compliance stuff, but on delivering real clarity and measurable impact. And that shift, in his own words, allowed him to start meaningful conversations with industry leaders.
All right, section 2, the brand building engine. This is where we see how his relentless consistency is what actually creates his authority.
His strategy is just a masterclass in focus. He doesn't say IP for everyone. Nope. He says IP strategies for SMEs. That's it. And that laser focus, it's not just some clever tagline. It's the guiding star for every single thing he creates. And that, right there, is the secret sauce to building real authority.
What he does is build this unified digital ecosystem where every single component reinforces the others. So you've got the Deeplex series, which is his core manual. The blog gives you the real-world case studies. Podcasts give his ideas a human voice. And then the live events offer that powerful social proof. It's a flywheel. Each part strengthens the whole, building this incredible cumulative authority over time.
Okay, next up. From content to client. Because let's be honest, visibility is totally useless if it doesn't lead to business. Boz engineered a transparent journey that turns curious followers into actual paying clients.
He guides potential clients through this really clear 4-stage journey. It all starts with awareness, right? They find him through his free content. Then it moves to consideration, where people can dig deeper into his frameworks. The decision point is a tangible demo of his tool. And then finally, he maintains that relationship through ongoing engagement. It's a systematic approach, and it builds trust and makes it so much easier for a client to say yes.
And this is the real core of his entire system. He doesn't just sell an abstract idea like strategy. He created a concrete artifact, his patent cockpit software. This is what makes his expertise tangible. It's not just promises anymore. It's a real tool you can see, touch, and test for yourself. It's a total game changer. So, the big question is, how can you actually apply this to your own work? Well, the whole Albers model can be boiled down into a really practical 4-step blueprint. Here it is. Step 1, define your territory and get hyper-specific about it. 2, make your method tangible. Create that artifact we were talking about. 3, meet your audience where they already are. Don't make them come to you. And finally, 4, connect your knowledge to your service. Every single piece of content has to have a clear next step. This is the systematic bridge from what you know to what you earn.
And finally, let's talk about the philosophy that makes this entire system tick. Selling by sharing. It's all about the power of strategic generosity.
His guiding principle is so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Share what you know so you can sell what you can do. He literally gives away his best ideas, frameworks, detailed explanations, entire concepts for free. And this isn't charity, it's a core part of his business strategy. By teaching so openly and so generously, he provides tangible proof of his competence. He isn't just telling you he's an expert, he's actively showing you. All of his public content becomes his proof of work. This builds an immense amount of trust, which, you guessed it, naturally flows into commercial opportunities. So the big takeaway here is this. Systematically sharing your unique knowledge isn't just some fluffy marketing tactic. It's the most powerful way to build a modern expert business, period. Which really leaves us with one final, very important question. What expertise of yours is just waiting to be shared?